Hi, this is an intro to the next video you're about to watch. I'm wearing my sunglasses because it's late. I'm getting tired, and when I get tired, my eyes start to burn. I've already restarted this video several times. Anyway, this upcoming video is a video about basically Pisgah National Forest and Blue Ridge Parkway and Sunburst Campground. As I stated in the next video, the very first video to this video, when I started recording, I had went to Sunburst Campground. I thought I was going to find the free dispersed Sunburst Campground that was advertised on freecampsites.com or .net or whatever it is, but I didn't find that. So I traveled that highway out, which is I think Logan Lake Road or Lake Logan Road or something like that. Followed that out. I ended up at the first entrance to the Blue Ridge Parkway, and then I followed it all the way out. Ended up close to Lake Toxaway, drove through Brevard, and then decided to take the Pisgah National Forest back into Waynesville. And, of course, made a couple stops in there at Looking Glass Falls and what have you. So, basically, this video starts with Sunburst Campground, then goes to just past the entrance of the Blue Ridge Parkway, and then up near Lake Toxaway, then through Brevard, back to Pisgah National Forest, and a couple of pictures and videos near Looking Glass Falls, and then back to Waynesville, North Carolina. And this is kind of a memo to myself, because when I'm not going to be uploading this video right away, and when I do, I will probably end up and I said this in another video, I would end up putting some other title to it that really is not indicative of what the video is about. And this video is definitely Sunburst Campground, Blue Ridge Parkway, Pisgah National Forest, Looking Glass Falls. Those are the main themes of this video. Anyway, this is for me, this is the at the end of the day. This is like nighttime. It's after midnight, but I'm doing this as an intro to the video. Anyway, God bless, peace, and on to the video. Hey guys, I am out here close to the Blue Ridge Parkway. I recorded another video, but my phone died and I lost that video. Anyway, I came out here to find the Sunburst Campground and the free dispersed camping. Unfortunately, GPS sent me to the wrong place. They sent me to the regular Sunburst Campground in Canton, North Carolina. That's where I am now. Or somewhere in North Carolina. I don't think I'm in Canton anymore. But anyway, so I drove out to this, what I thought was the free dispersed camping part of Sunburst. And it wasn't. So I kept driving. Anyway, I needed to use the bathroom really bad. And of course, so I had to find a place. Of course, there's no gas stations, no stores, nothing like that out here in this area. So I pulled over on the side of the road, and I did what I have done in the past. I simply opened both doors, pulled over. There's really no pull-outs on the right-hand side. But anyways, I had to pull to the left. But anyway, that's not important. But anyway, I just opened both passenger doors, front and rear passenger doors, and did what I've done in the past and just squatted and went. I've done that in the past. I had to urinate, and so I just opened both doors and did what I've done in the past. Went next to the car. One car did pass on the highway. They couldn't see me. I couldn't see them, and they couldn't see me either. So no issues there. Then I got back in my car and I started recording the video. Unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention, and my phone was getting low on battery, I guess, and it died on me. So anyway, as soon as I got back in the car, not more than a couple minutes after I got back in the car, like a couple of cars went by, 2 or 3 bikers went by. I have passed several bikers. Anyway, so getting into into the Sunburst Campground, I am way out here now. I have no idea where I'm at. But anyway, I passed Sunburst, getting to Sunburst, before I got to Sunburst Campground, there's a lake, Lake Logan. Anyway, it's getting late, and I did want to turn around and get some video, maybe some pictures of the lake. It's a beautiful area. Definitely want to take some pictures. But anyway, so I just kept driving. I decided, you know what, I'm just going to keep driving because I have no idea where I'm at, and it's a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous area. So I kept driving. And now I'm up here. I passed by the entrance of the Blue Ridge Parkway, and now I'm at a pullout right here, and it's like a beautiful area, just a gorgeous area. I'm about to get out and take some pictures, maybe do a little video, maybe do a couple slideshows, you know, real quick. It's getting late. It's already 6:30, I know, maybe a little later, so I don't have a lot of time. I know it'll start getting dark about 8:30, and some of the area up through there is, and I have no idea. I have no service out here, so I can't map it back to the closest truck stop or gas station or wherever. It was a bust as far as the Sunburst Campground. For me, that was a bust. You know, I don't have my tent with me. And even if I did, my back, I am still in pain from the physical therapy yesterday and from the exercises. So there's just no way, there's no way I would be able to really do anything. Anyway, plus I love to watch my movies and stuff at night, and I have yet to download anything, like a movie or TV or anything. I can download it from Prime, but I've yet to download anything to Prime so that if I am in an area with no service, you know, like a campground with no service, I have, you know, some TV and some movies to watch, or, you know, something like that. I haven't done that. So, I still have to do that. Anyway, like I said, I passed the Blue Ridge Parkway. I'm out here. I'm going to get out, take some pictures, maybe, you know, do a little video, and then follow the road out a little bit further just to see where it goes. I have no idea. I know I passed the Blue Ridge Parkway entrance, and I don't know if I'm going back towards Waynesville or I'm going toward Spruce Pine, North Carolina, because I know there's an entrance there. Right now, I don't know. I have no idea. So I'm just going to follow this road out a little bit further until it starts to get kind of dark. When it starts to get a little dark or darker, I don't want to travel this road out too far because I know it's a very desolate road, and I know there's going to be like a lot of wildlife out here probably at night, a lot of deer, things like that, and I don't want to encounter that. I don't want to risk hitting one. So I'll drive it out a little bit further, and then I will just turn around and leave, and then come back tomorrow. You know, tomorrow's the weekend. I have a doctor's appointment on Monday, and for to tell me the results of my MRI. Then I have a dermatology appointment on Tuesday, and then basically Wednesday is free. I think Thursday is going to be more physical therapy. So the week's pretty much booked for me, but I got the weekend. So anyway, I'm here. Hopefully I don't have to go to the bathroom again, although if I do, it'll probably be getting a little bit dark. So anyway, I'm here, no service. So anyway, that said, I'm going to get out, take some pictures, do a little bit of video. I'll be back with you guys a little bit later. Okay, guys, I'm out here at this little pullout. I noticed there's a walking trail back a few feet behind me, but it's getting a little too late for me to try to do any hiking. Plus, I'm wearing my flip-flops, and so I'm not even going to brave it. There's another walking trail, but there ain't no way in heck I walk down that. Wow, that is, no. That is, I don't know if you can see it, but it is like straight down. It goes like straight freaking down. And by myself, no way. Oh yeah, it goes, if you can see it, it goes like straight down into some rocks and stuff. No way, no way. Okay guys, here is of course you can see it, the roadway. And these big beautiful rocks, and just down the road, I mean not more than a quarter of a mile down the road, half mile maybe, is the entrance to the Blue Ridge Parkway. Okay, here's a little bit better vantage point. And I will say, it was supposed to be like 80 degrees today, and it's probably a good 7, 8, maybe 10 degrees cooler up here. Okay, as you can see, let me pan you guys back. You can see the down there. Beautiful area. Okay guys, here is the walking trail. It's kind of narrow. I'm not going to walk. I'm just going to walk down it a little bit. I'm not going to walk much. I'm only wearing flip-flops. And I'm pretty sure it probably goes out to an overlook, possibly, or a lookout or something like that. But I'm not going to walk too far. Just a little bit up through here. Because I'm out here by myself, and I would hate to fall down, or especially wearing flip-flops. Oh well, it's getting a little bit steeper. I'm not going to be able to go much further in flip-flops. Definitely not. I'm not going to try that. And I'm not going to take the time to take my flip-flops off and change. Anyway, beautiful area. Okay, guys, I'm still on the trail. You can see a little bit beyond these trees, a little bit of the mountains and such in the background, but not much. Okay guys, you will never ever guess how far I've driven. I filled up my tank this morning, and I have driven, it was a huge loop. I ended up driving, I am now at about the 60-mile mark. The last time I was at the entrance to the Blue Ridge Parkway, I drove it all the way out, and I had no idea where I was. I was like, I have no clue where I was. I finally come out at a little junction. To the right goes up toward, it was US 64. I ended up in another county, Transylvania County in North Carolina. It says to the right goes Lake Toxaway, which is actually toward where one of my other aunts live. And then to the left is toward Brevard, North Carolina. I'm like, this is not where I want to be. Absolutely not where I want to be. But I had to make a choice. I could either turn around and drive the way that I went all the way back. And I've already driven like maybe 40 miles. I've already driven like, you know, probably farther than that. I'd already driven probably 50 miles maybe. Or close to it, 40, 50, you know, pretty close. So I decided, you know, rather than turn around and go all the way back the way I had come, because it was very curvy. And I saw a few places to pull out, but they were very small, tiny pullouts, not places really I would want to pull out. And they had kind of steep drop-offs, and I didn't want to pull my car into that, because I figured, you know, because I have a kind of, my car sits kind of low. Now, if I were in a pickup truck or whatever, it would be no issue, but I'm not. So I said, nope, I'm not going to risk that. And without a big pullout, you know, I didn't want to get hit. Anyway, so I said, okay, I've got no choice. It's going to be either, hold on just a second. Okay, I got to put my windows up. It's a little cooler out here. Anyway, so I took a left and went through the little town of Brevard, North Carolina. And then I took a left and am going back through Pisgah National Forest. That's where I'm at now. And I am at a little place called Looking Glass. It's getting dark. I don't have a lot of time left to get up to where I need to be. So I'm going to just hop down there, maybe get a little video if I can, or a little bit of pictures. And I've been out here before. So anyway, I don't have a lot of time. It's starting to get dark. So, but I know this is going to take me right back to where I came, not Canton, but it's going to take me back into Waynesville on the outskirts, and then I won't be that far from my last stop, which will be the truck stop. I never did find the free dispersed camping for the Sunburst campground. I never did find that. I have no idea where it is. It's a beautiful drive, and I'm definitely going to come back and probably maybe tomorrow and go back toward the Sunburst campground, visit, take some pictures at Lake Logan, and just keep going. But once I get to that last little area, where it's right there at the Blue Ridge Parkway, I'm not going to go beyond that area. That area right there is only about, maybe, it says I mapped it from the grocery store I was at, and it was roughly 16 miles is what it said. So I was probably about 18 miles. Tomorrow, when I decide to do this again, I'm not going to go any further than just beyond the Blue Ridge Parkway. And I might, if I feel like it, hike up that little trail. If I feel like it. If not, I won't. And I might drive down the Parkway a little bit, but that's as far as I'm going to go, because tomorrow is strictly, I want to go back towards the Sunburst campground, take some pictures and maybe a little bit of video of the Lake Logan, and go beyond that, maybe up to the Blue Ridge Parkway. Anyway, it's getting late, so I'm going to go take a few more pictures, a little more video, and I'll be back with you guys a little bit later. Okay guys, this is Looking Glass Falls. Okay guys, here's another vantage point. Oh, and by the way guys, this is Looking Glass Falls. Okay, here's another part of the river. Okay guys, here's the vantage point from the balcony. Okay guys, it is nearly 8 o'clock. It's about 8 o'clock now. I am at the, this is US Highway 276. I'm kind of at the tip end of it now. I've got a few more miles to go to Waynesville, North Carolina. I'm not sure how much farther I have to go, but I know it can't be too much farther. And then I'll probably head to the grocery store. Get me a little sandwich or something for dinner. I didn't eat much today but peanut butter crackers. So that's not... It's a little lighter out here. I just passed the other entrance to the Blue Ridge Parkway. Hi guys, I'm down here at Walmart now. I left Pisgah National Forest. Anyway, I'm using a different app. I downloaded a bunch of apps yesterday. I did a couple of memory videos yesterday, and when I did, I downloaded a lot of different apps. Some of them are only camera apps or selfie apps or whatever, and I didn't know that until I downloaded them. So anyway, I deleted a bunch of apps. I've been sitting here for a few minutes. I deleted some of the apps that I don't, you know, I'm not going to use. And I also deleted a bunch of other stuff, a bunch of audio files. You know, I had like tons of phone, like generic digital phone, you know, sounds and stuff on my phone. And I got rid of all those too. I didn't really need them. Anyway, so I'm here down at Walmart. As I said earlier, you know, I started with the Sunburst campground, and that didn't, you know, I never did find the dispersed camping and Sunburst campground, like dispersed camping in Canton, North Carolina. I never did find that. Anyway, now I'm back in Waynesville, North Carolina. Anyway, I traveled that road out, and it was like, I think, Logan Lake Road. And of course it was late, so I didn't get back to Logan Lake. I plan on doing that tomorrow. Anyway, I passed over the first Blue Ridge Parkway entrance, which was, I'm not sure, it was about maybe 10 miles past the Sunburst campground. And that particular Sunburst campground is like $15 a night. I checked. So anyway, I left there, and it was pretty. It's very windy, very curvy, beautiful area. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous area. But anyway, I kept driving, and then, as I talked about earlier, I came out at a little junction on the right-hand side, and I could go toward Lake Toxaway, which is up toward my aunt's, and there's nothing up there. That just takes you toward Highlands, Cashiers, North Carolina, Glenville, you know, nowhere I want to be. And this was not where I wanted to be, but I turned left, went through Brevard, North Carolina, and then get back to Waynesville. I went through Pisgah National Forest, and of course I made a few stops, you know, a couple stops, Looking Glass Falls, and a couple other stops, which of course you guys already know. Anyway, I'm kind of thinking that, you know, I don't think it would have taken me any longer after I drove it all the way out. I forgot how far it was to get right into Waynesville. If I'd known it was going to take that long to get into Waynesville, through the Pisgah National Forest, I probably would have just turned around and came back in the direction that I had originally drove from Sunburst Campground. But I'm kind of glad I did take Pisgah National Forest. It was a very long drive too. It was just a long drive, period. Because when I came out, at the turn to go either to Lake Toxaway or Brevard, it said 41 miles to Waynesville. Excuse me. Anyway, getting a little tired now. Anyway, it was like 41 miles, and I think it would have been 41 miles driving back, but it was just so curvy and so windy. And part of Pisgah National Forest wasn't as windy. It was pretty curvy in a few areas, but it wasn't quite as curvy. The whole area from Sunburst Campground, after Sunburst Campground, a few miles after Sunburst Campground, it became really, really curvy, really windy, very curvy. So, you know, and I didn't know, you know, I mean, wildlife, there's wildlife, you know, no matter where you go. But anyway, I'll probably take off and go back there tomorrow. so I can take some pictures and do some video at Lake Logan or Logan Lake, whatever, and probably go as far as the Blue Ridge Parkway, and then that's probably as far as I'll go, going past Sunburst. It's about 10 miles past the entrance to the regular Sunburst campground, and I'm not going to go any further than that because there's really nothing past there. It's just curvy. It's extremely curvy, no place to turn around, so I won't go past there. There's like one little big area, one huge area, which I started at recording video just past the Blue Ridge Parkway, and that is like a main big area with a hiking trail, whatever, and a big area to turn around. And beyond that, there really isn't any place to turn around. There's maybe a couple of places maybe you could turn around, but for the most part, there really isn't. They're very small pullouts. So anyway, I'm gonna go on and show you guys a couple of those slideshows, because I didn't do the slideshows when I was as I was going. I usually do, but this time I didn't because I didn't have a lot of time and I didn't have a lot of daylight, so I didn't do the slideshow. So I'm going to go on and do a few of the slideshows, and then I'm going to wrap this video up. This first slideshow is of the leaves that I photographed while I was at the pullout just beyond the Blue Ridge Parkway, which was about 10 miles past the Sunburst campground. Anyway, the leaves were right off of the hiking trail. Here are some more leaves, another slideshow of leaves that was taken right there at the same pullout, just beyond the Blue Ridge Parkway, about 10 miles past Sunburst Campground. This next slideshow was taken at the same place, the pullout, just past the Blue Ridge Parkway, about 10 miles past the Sunburst Campground. This next slideshow video is in the Pisgah National Forest at Looking Glass Falls. Actually, there's a couple videos, but they're basically the same. This next slideshow is some flowers that were also taken at Looking Glass Falls. This is another slideshow taken at Looking Glass Falls. Hi, this next video slideshow was taken at Looking Glass Falls in Pisgah National Forest. It is from a different vantage point. It is opposite or almost opposite of the waterfall. Hi, this last little slideshow is right at the end of Pisgah National Forest. It's at one of the last pullouts. I pulled over. It was about 8 o'clock or maybe after 8 o'clock. It was starting to get dark. And I pulled over and I took a few photos and a very short video right there. Anyway, this upcoming video is a slideshow that I took. I just photographed the trees and the highway right there. It took me a lot longer to get to my next stop than I thought. To get into Waynesville, I actually thought that it would, I actually thought I was closer than I was. But anyway, and I could have actually went the other way, but I didn't. Anyway, I got into downtown Waynesville and I chased around GPS Walmart, and I chased around in circles for a little bit before I made it to Walmart. Anyway, so the next video is going to wrap up and tell you all about that. But anyways, like I said, this last video was taken towards the end of Pisgah National Forest. It was actually past maybe a mile or something, a little bit past, maybe a mile or something past the entrance of the Blue Ridge Parkway. Hi guys, it is after midnight. I have been out back in my car for a few minutes. I just went into Walmart, about 10 to 11, I went into Walmart. I got myself a little dinner. It's a little snack. The stuff I like, which is just a little, carrot, broccoli, and tomato pack. Just a small little snack pack of, like I said, broccoli, carrots, and tomatoes. And I also got myself a little small, snack pack of apples with, caramel sauce. Anyway, and I've got a few crackers. I have some, oh God, what do you call them? Honey Maids, graham crackers. What am I thinking? Long day, but I didn't really do that much. Anyway, so I've got that. Anyway, I came back to the car. I finished recording what I wanted to record and, to put my video together. And then I downloaded some more apps. I had to uninstall and reinstall the Bloom app again. This one is extremely buggy, and I'm not even using it that much now because it uses more space. So I'm not using it that much, but when I do, I can't even use it. It's so buggy. I record a video and then 5 minutes or something, and then I find out it failed to save it or it won't record. And so I'm just not even gonna do that. I canceled the subscription. It won't renew until February of 2022, but I'm okay with that. I just said, you know what, I'm just not gonna use the app anymore. At least not now. The old version worked really, really well, but this new version doesn't. So I'm just gonna not use it for a while, and then, soon, maybe in a, few weeks or something, they'll come out with a new version, and then as soon as they do, I'll update it and see if the new version is any better. And if it's not, then I'll just not use it and wait until maybe another version comes out. And then once I get a version that works really well, when it prompts me to update, I'm just going to ignore it, because now I updated it. I mean, as soon as the little notification came up to update it, I immediately updated it, and now I wish I had it. I can't go back to an old version. I wish I could go back to an old version, because if I could, I would. I would just not, you know, I would just go back to the old version because it worked better. And I wish I'd have ignored it when it said update. I wish I'd have just clicked it off and just ignored it and just kept using the old version until it wouldn't allow me to use the old version anymore, because it was fine, because it worked well. I left them a review, and like I said in the review, I would just click, sometimes I'd have to click the record button a few times to get it to record, but other than that, that was the only issue I had. I mean, you know, a little bug, not that, I mean, you want to call that buggy, but this one just doesn't record the video. Sometimes it'll record the video without sound, sometimes it doesn't record it at all, it'll say failed to save, sometimes it'll download it and it'll just be 0 because it didn't record. I mean, it's just really buggy. So anyway, I did find a couple more camera apps that I do like, so I downloaded a couple of them. I think one was the Power app or Power Cam or something, and I like that one pretty well. And right now I'm using Camera 365. For the short videos, I use Sweet Selfie. It just makes me watch so many advertisements, and if I'm doing a lot of recordings, I don't like to do that. This one's pretty cool. It doesn't show a lot of advertisements, just a few, but not that many. And some of the others, like the S20, I don't like it as well, but it doesn't show that many. I don't use my own camera app if I can get out of it, because it uses way more. It takes up way more space. 130-second video will be like 125 megabytes or something, whereas Camera 365 or Sweet Selfie or any of those will be like maybe 10 megabytes, So I mean, I'm looking at like 100 megabytes maybe, and I'll do maybe 15 megabytes or maybe even 25, depending on which app I'm using, but I'm saving a lot of space. And I was using my camera a lot, and I realized I'm running out of space on my phone, and so I decided, I need to try to find an app that especially, I need to find an app that takes up less space. Now, if for when I'm doing the videos like I am right now, as far as recording like I did today in Pisgah National Forest and at the Sunburst, or near the Sunburst Campground and whatnot, I do use my own camera app for that, because it does take really good video, and some of the others don't take as good, or the video's not as good. The S20 Ultra app does really well. Now the S21 Ultra app, I downloaded it and it didn't work well. I didn't like it, but the S20 Ultra app does pretty well. Anyway, I am at 6 minutes and I'm ready to get off of here. I'm done for the night. I'm done. I've already recorded, put everything together. I will probably do a little short intro video, and that's going to be it. That's completely it. Anyway, I've already left Walmart. I got myself some food, and I'm going to wrap this video up, pull it together, and let it start downloading. I got about 10 miles to drive to the truck stop, and then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrap everything up here, get my comforter on my seat, get everything comfy, so I can finish watching a movie that I watched last night. Just eat and watch that movie, finish watching the movie, and that's going to be it. Anyway, I'm here at Walmart now. I'm going to wrap this video up, pull it together, and then I'm going to head to the truck stop, eat, and watch a movie. So,